Today I'm going to show you what we can do with one of these, a tropical pineapple. I'm going to show you how we can peel it, how we can cut it and different ways to use it, and lastly, something delicious we can do with the skins and offcuts. Hi, I'm Taryn. Welcome to my kitchen studio. This is where I like to have fun with food and share tips and tricks to make your food not only taste delicious, but look great too. If this is something that you're interested in, don't forget to click the thumbs up button and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Pineapples come from the tropics and are such a versatile fruit. You can use them in both sweet and savoury dishes, and you can eat them both raw and cooked. I'm thinking of things like salad and salsa, on pizzas, as fritters, in casseroles, and even pineapple upside down cakes. The list just goes on and on. Today I'm going to show you how we go about peeling and preparing this delicious fruit. It's got a very hard skin on the outside, it's got some little eyes on the inside that aren't very palatable, and it's got a hard stringy core down the middle. There are lots of different ways that you can peel and cut these, but I'm going to show you the way that I find quickest and with minimal wastage. I prefer using a long serrated knife to do this, but a chef's knife will work equally well. If all you've got on hand is one of these little knives, it will still get the job done, but it will take longer and will be a little bit more fiddly. I usually start with cutting off the base and the top. This gives us a nice firm base. Now we're going to cut from the top to the bottom, curving the knife slightly as we go. Just start in behind these eyes, curve the knife, and keep these little offcut bits for later. These are the eyes that I was talking about. They're not very nice when you get them in your mouth, so we need to make sure we cut them all away. So line up your knife behind the eye, and we're just aiming for the inside of the one we can see. If you have missed any eyes, have a wee look and you can cut them out with a small knife now. So now's the time to cut some rings if that's what you need for your dish. You can cut these as thick as you need. I'm just going to cut a few here to show you. And you can see the hard core bit that I was telling you about. So I've just got a little circle cutter here to cut that little piece out. You can also use just a little knife, just run it around. Another way to get the core out is simply to cut it into quarters. And just cut the core down here. We've got all the skin and scraps now, so I'm just going to put this aside for later. Now that our pineapple is all prepared, we're ready to use it. I'm going to show you how we can use it if we were going to put it into a salad. We're finished taking off the big thick skin, so I've changed to some smaller knives for a smaller job. I'm going to start with dicing this up. I'm just going to cut it into some chunks. I'm going to cut it in half again, and then into little squares. And there's some nice uniform little diced bits, perfect for a salad. Like this, a simple salad of cucumber, pineapple, mint, and a little dash of olive oil. Now I'll show you how we can slice this to use on a fruit platter. Just simple slices, keeping them even if we can in thickness. can put it onto a fruit platter and fan it out like that. I've got a little bit of extra fruit here, so I'll show you how this can look as a fruit platter. Something like this. Look how the thin pineapple slices add to the presentation of the platter. I love the mix of colours too. And with our last piece, I'll show you how to cut a really fine dice, something that would be suitable for a salsa. First, slice it thinly. You might want to use a smaller knife for this. Then make a little stack and slice it lengthways. Once you've done that, turn it and slice the other way, creating tiny little squares. And I'll show you how this looks in a salsa. Too bad that doesn't work with all my meals. Here's our little salsa, great on grilled meat or even as a snack with corn chips. So I've showed you how to peel your pineapple, how to cut rings for fritters, or you can grill this on the barbecue and put it into a burger. How to do a dice, you can use this in casseroles or salads. How to slice it and present it nicely for a fruit platter. And how to do a fine dice for something like the salsa. Now I'm going to show you what we do with all those offcut bits. From these, we can make a delicious pineapple drink. I'm going to put them into this big pot. Add some water and bring it to the boil. It needs to boil for about half an hour or 40 minutes. When it finishes boiling, strain it to get rid of all the little bits and pieces. We now need to bring this liquid back to the boil again with some sugar to turn this into a nice juice. Strain it back into the pot through the finest sieve you have. Add the sugar and bring it to the boil again. The sugar has dissolved, so this pineapple juice is now finished. All we need to do is wait for it to cool down to room temperature, and then you can chill it in the fridge. It's delicious over ice, and you can dilute it with water, soda water or lemonade if you want to. So here's our variety of things, all made from one pineapple. Got our sliced pineapple, our diced pineapple that we've turned into a lovely little cucumber salad here, and we've got our other sliced pineapple fit for a fruit platter like this one here, and we've got our finely diced pineapple that we've used in our salsa. And from all the skins, we've made a delicious pineapple juice. That's all I've got for you today. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to click the thumbs up button and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Enjoy!